There's a lot of evil out there. And there's no question that there's evil in the world. And I think if we could see the evil that really was around us, we'd probably faint with fright. And I've met a lot of evil people. I've met a lot of dictators and killers and seen a lot of death. Gone into villages where people have been mowed down, and I've been into those villages a couple days later, and vultures are picking them, their bones dry. I've met a lot of killers that, it's interesting, some of the most evil people in the world can be very charming. It's interesting how charismatic they can be. And then there are some that are just strictly evil. In Africa, evil sometimes can be you can almost cut it because there's a lot of animist and it's real. I mean, things can dance in the air. I mean, it's scary. It brings hair, your hairs pop up. It's so scary. In America, the evilness that is here is sophisticated because we're sophisticated. The evilness around us comes in through beauty and things that are false and stuff like that. But in some places, you can cut it with a knife. It's black and white. That's evil. You don't even have to think about it. It's real. Very real.
And how do you put it together with your Christian faith? I think that Julia's question was that there's this good God in whom you believe.
I think you put it.
Is that right, Julia?
Say that again.
There is this good God in whom you believe, but there's this evil that's as thick that you can cut it with a knife, and it's pervasive.
Well, I think that I believe what the Scripture says is greater is He that is in you than is in the world, and that you need protection, and that you need to put on the armor, and that you need to have a prayer partner. And God says, when two or more of you are gathered together in prayer, I'm there. I will protect you. And, this is not a perfect world. We live in a world that's rough. And I lost my son. He died of leukemia. And he was 12, and then he struggled and had a bone marrow transplant, had a rare type of leukemia. And during those 4 years, we didn't know whether he was going to live or die. And, there were times I felt that God was not awake. He was sleeping. But it's really interesting that when that situation was over, I fell in love with God more than I did before my son got sick. I can't explain that to you. Now, you can go the other way, too. You can blame God for everything, but this is an imperfect world, and we're going to go through tough times. You can do it with God, or you can do it without Him. But I can tell you, I've gone through some tough times. It's better to do it with Him.